Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you can easily blur stuff inside of Premiere Pro. So to start with, you first want to have your timeline open and drag whatever clip you want to use into your timeline. Next up, we're just going to go here to the bottom left corner, and as you can see there's an effects tab. Now if this isn't active for you, what you can do is go to the top and look for Windows, and then as you can see here, effects needs to be ticked on. If it's off, you will not see this tab, so make sure you do this first if you cannot see it. Now from here you just want to type in blur. And as we can see, there's lots of different blurs, but I prefer using Gaussian blur. So we just want to click it and drag it onto our clip, and it will get highlighted like that when it's dragged on. It will now be here in the effect controls panel, and we can blur whatever we like. So if we wanted to blur just the whole screen, say you had a moment where you were showing some personal info and you just wanted to blur the screen for a few seconds, what we can do here is we can just increase this blurriness. And as you can see, the more we increase it, the more blurred it gets, and the harder it is to see. Now if you only want to do it for a few seconds, you'd have to keyframe that. So what we'd do is we'd click this, and then we go forward to where we don't want it anymore, and then we can just drop that down, and they'll slowly fade out to non-blur. Or if you needed your blur to stay consistent for the whole time, you need to do something like this. And it will stay blurred, and then become unblurred at this point. Now you might not want to blur the whole screen, you might want to blur a certain part of the video, and I can show you how to do that too. So let's just say we wanted to blur this bit here in the screen. What we'd do is we'd grab this tool, and as you can see, whatever shape we click, it will give us this shape. So we want to put this in the middle here, and what we can do is we can click shift and drag the corner, and it just expands this box here. So we can basically just play around with this to get how we like. If you've got a more complex shape, you can use this tool here, and you can basically just draw it out yourself. But if we did want to just use this one, for example, what we'd do is the same thing. I personally like lowering the feather, and we can just up the blurriness. So we're going to add, let's do 500, and as you can see, that completely blurs that bit that we added. Now you can lower this if it's too much. You can also expand it using this, which is really helpful. Saves you having to mess around with that little box. You can literally just expand it like that. You can add a bit of feather if you want. That basically just unblurs the edges a little bit, but I don't want any of that, so we're going to keep it at 0. So that's exactly how you blur in Premiere Pro. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please comment down below that it helped, and like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.